So I wanted to take a few minutes with this video to talk about 4 interesting PlayStation 5 stories, and if you could hit that like button on the video, thank you to those that do it, and as always, it's very much appreciated. Now, the stories I wanted to talk about today includes the next God of War supposedly being confirmed. Today is the day with Sony's latest event, and I'm very excited. The next major update for the PlayStation 5 and Spider-Man 2 information possibly soon. First, yes or no, do you think we'll get Spider-Man 2 gameplay before the summer or not? We all know the game launches fall 2023 later this year, but we haven't gotten anything new since September 2021 in terms of visuals, new trailer, new something like that. Is Sony going to make us wait until the summer for something new, or will they drop a new trailer before then? That's what I'm wondering here. So comment below, yes or no, will Sony have a new gameplay trailer for Spider-Man 2 before the summer or not? Let me know down in the comments below. Now, diving into the first story of the video, the next iteration of God of War supposedly confirmed. So realistically, it wouldn't be shocking to find out the next God of War title is greenlit, especially considering how well God of War Ragnarok sold, being the fastest selling first-party PlayStation game. We obviously don't have any official information on this, but what's been making the rounds recently is a job posting seemingly confirming the existence of a new God of War game. This job posting is for a senior environment artist over at Valkyrie Entertainment, which is a newly owned PlayStation studio that also helped with the development of God of War Ragnarok, which pretty much shuts down this supposed confirmation of a new God of War based on this job posting. The job posting states the following: "We are currently working on several AAA titles alongside our partners, including the next iteration of God of War, as well as in-house projects for both mobile and console platforms." Now, obviously, the big line here is them stating the next iteration of God of War, which at this point sounds like the game after Ragnarok. But here is where this breaks down. The same line has been there in their previous job postings, or maybe this is an old one, pre-God of War Ragnarok, because Zubitech over on Twitter, who follows these listings, job postings for PlayStation, posted this on June 15th last year, and it's also for a senior environment artist, and also states the same sentence about the next God of War. That's all this really is. They seemingly just haven't changed the wording, but again, it wouldn't be shocking to know they are working on the next God of War title already. Now, diving into the second story of the video, today is the day. I am super excited and also just a bit nervous for later today. I know I've been mentioning this for the last few videos now, but I'm just very excited for this event, and I hope it is what I think it is and Sony doesn't disappoint. Sony will have their CES 2023 event later today at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific, with PlayStation VR2 seemingly being the focus, the centerpiece of the show, since the thumbnail for the entire event has PlayStation VR2 front and center. The headset also literally comes out next month, which is very nice to say. I just repeatedly love saying that. Again, my hopes are for a decent demonstration of the headset on stage, multiple game announcements, to finalize the launch of the VR headset, what's there for launch, and first impressions for people, more people on the show floor at CES. I want to see more people talking about PlayStation VR 2. I also found out today that Sony will not be announcing any new TVs at CES 2023, which they usually focus on every single year at this event. What's the difference this year? PlayStation VR 2. This tells me they're going to put more time on PlayStation VR 2 if they're not going to even talk about their new TVs, which is wild to hear in itself, considering they do that every year except this year. I'm excited, man. But you guys let me know if you're going to be watching Sony's CES 2023 event later today or not. Let me know down in the comments below. Now, diving into the third story of the video, Spider-Man 2. So again, here we are just scraping crumbs off the floor when it comes to Spider-Man 2, because Sony has left us in the dark for so long at this point. Yes, we know the game was reconfirmed for 2023 not too long ago, but we haven't gotten new information about the game itself or a new look at the game since September 2021, which is wild to think about. It was wild months before September 2022. Why do we have to wait a whole year for us to get new information? If this game is coming out later this year, Sony would have to show it off soon, right? I would assume. In terms of today's story, Miles Morales himself, Naji Jeter, is at it again, teasing Spider-Man 2. Recently, many people have been posting that this is the year Spider-Man 2 launches on Twitter. I've been doing the same thing, especially after Insomniac reconfirmed this game launches in 2023. And we have Naji over on Instagram, where he took the Game Awards tweet and captioned it with saying, "Stay tuned." I'm hoping this means that we're getting something from the game sometime soon, because otherwise you've got to stop teasing this game, my man. I know it comes out later this year, but if you're gonna tease it and we don't get anything for a while, it's just mean at this point. Some are hoping for a glimpse at CES today, but I wouldn't bet on that since PlayStation VR2 seems to be the focus, unless, out of nowhere Sony blows the internet away and Spider-Man 2 has a VR mode and you can play the entire game in VR. That would just destroy the internet if that happened, but I don't think that is what's going to happen. I think it's just going to be PlayStation VR2 focused. I would love it if it was there. Let's just hope that soon isn't summer 2023, which would be wild if anybody at Sony is watching. I don't think anybody is, but if I have that one person that's watching or that one person that knows that other person that works at Sony that might, share this information, please do not make us wait until summer 2023 to see more of this game. And now diving into the final story of the video, the PlayStation 5's next major update. So here we are, a new year, looking at the first half of the year of major update for the PlayStation 5 like we do every year. This year though, we've got a good source in terms of one major feature landing on the PlayStation 5 as opposed to previous years where it was mainly rumors. Laying the timeline out first, the next major update for the PlayStation 5, if it follows the trend of the last two major updates, should have a timeline that looks like this. An announcement and release of the beta in February with a full release in March. If it follows trends of previous years, the beta would be announced in January with a beta release in February and a full release in March or April. This year we have the major feature being Discord full integration into the PlayStation 5. The report comes from credible source Tom Henderson, which points to a full release of the update being in March, the full Discord integration update being in March. So I'm gonna go ahead and assume we'll have the beta announcement in early to mid-February with a release in a full public release in March. I'll put out another video in early February if we get no announcement later this month, so that means it doesn't follow normal trends, it follows the trend of the last two updates. Outside of Discord integration, there are multiple other features people want, with one of the most requested features being dynamic themes. But you guys let me know what features you want for the next PlayStation 5 update. Let me know down in the comments below. And if you guys did enjoy this video, please hit that like button as it always helps. And subscribe if you're new. I got new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And now I'll check you guys out on the next one. And welcome back to the after show. This is the part of the video where we have a little fun down in the comments below. If you're old, welcome back. If you're new, welcome. For today's thing, what I want you guys to do is to body, obliterate, destroy, and overall harass the comment section with "It is showtime." Today is the day. Sony CES event focused on PlayStation VR2. They're not even focused on TVs. I'm excited to see what they're going to show today. If you are as well, destroy the comment section with "It is showtime." And I'll definitely heart those comments like I always do because I appreciate everybody who stays to the end of my videos. And now I'll check you guys out on the next one.